Hello, everyone. You guys want to see the news? Let me go ahead and post it in the chat. So only male characters are getting this year. Getting two at the same time. Ain't no other dudes in this game for another year. It seems like it's just Dante and Virgil. No Nero. Hey, I'll take what I can get. I'm getting tired of non-stop waifus. Need some variety. Yeah, that like just got announced like right now. Hot off the presses.
この戦い、私を楽しませてほしいものね。その風よ解かれし力、我が刃と化せ。狩りが始まった。宿命の風は
What's up, Big Hello?
その風よ解かれし力、我が刃と化せ。生死を歯応えない。宿命の風は私が断ち切る。よい楽勝楽勝。アルティメット選択。運命は全部ナナミ自身が決めるんだ。この程度の相手なら戦いとは言わないわ。解けて消えなさい。水だ。真実を受け入れなさい。解けて消えなさい。これで終わります。終焉の音を聞きなさい。解けて消えなさい。抵抗なんて無崩壊なさい。真実を受け入れなさい。これで終わりよ。終焉の音を聞きなさい。泡のように消えろ。出ていけ。滅びろ。沈め。海の底に。私の目の前から泡のように消えろ。滅びる。それ邪魔だ。やっと終わった。でもまだ余裕かな。命令により暗闇を払いに参ります。秩序再建。無知の幕を下ろせ。判決。暗闇を集結する。共鳴のスルメ。弦の白公園は戦慄にキス。復調しなくちゃ。眉の金箔。ランルと解く。轟音に散れ。残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。そう。さあ、終焉の光を与えましょう。
There's supposed to be some more information in the next few days, but all we have is the what I just posted in the chat. So not really a whole lot right now, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they make people want to pull for them because they're male characters and I don't think they want to do collab characters being meta again, but I could be wrong. They might make an exception. 紅のように咲き乱れろ。私彼方まで
休みましょう。降りかかる苦難が全てなくなるまで。
They're gonna have to make them worth pulling somehow. They might actually make them meta. It's anyone's guess, really. They might make them meta. I could see them being dark. See them being dark. Like one of them might replace Karenina. We'll find out soon. Very soon.
狩りが始まった。宿命の風は私が断ち切る。運命を変えるため、みんなを守るために。よいしょ、楽勝楽勝。オールアルティメットスペクタクル。やー。進め。進め。よーく見ててね。楽勝楽勝。狩りがアルティメットスペクタクル。やー。運命は全部七海自身。
I would love if they power crept, but I don't know if they want to go that direction again because it was a problem with the Nier collab. They were the metaphysical team for like quite a while. A significant amount of time they were the meta team, so if you didn't have them, you were kind of boned for a while. Nothing you could really do. I don't know, maybe they've changed their stance. Historically in this game, male characters do poorly, so you might want to make an exception. I don't know if they really want to make them A rank. I would still like minimum triple S for them, but I don't know how many other people would if they weren't meta relevant in some way. We'll find out. I think it's on the 26th is when they're supposed to talk about it more. I only played it a little bit. I'm just taking a break from it because I felt like streaming. There's no good streams on right now. And I can't do anything. I can't. The embargo is the 29th, so I've got time. I don't need to rush to play it right now. Need to beat it like at least once before beat it at least once before it comes out, so I can put up an overview. It's kind of like Batman Arkham Combat with more depth. It's not just mashing buttons. There's a lot more to it. Also, you know how Batman can like basically ninja teleport to the enemies? You have to use a resource for that, so you can't spam it. That's what some people don't like about Batman combat is it feels kind of automated in a way where, you know, he does a lot of things without you telling him to do it. So it doesn't have that problem, and I think that's actually really cool. We have a lot more control over the character's actions.
それ集え暁の光。いけ先に下がってください。私
集中攻撃。
彼方まで超えゆけ。
もう死は恐れない。行くぞ。立ち止まるのはらしくない。
この戦い私を楽しませてほしいものね。全力風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。聖書を狩りが始まった。宿命の風は私が助ける。全力風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。聖書を何すげきよーく見てです将来と狩りが始まる。アルティメットスペクタクルやー。よーく見ててね。ファーストトラブル将来と狩りが始まった。風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。聖書を狩りが始まった。宿命の風は私が断ち切る。その程度の抵抗、風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。無駄な抵抗はやめ。聖書を狩りが始まった。宿命の風は私が断ち切る。運命を変えるためだったな。よーく見ててね。アルティメットスペクタクルやー。
This is taking way too long. Way too long with her in the party. I'm not sure I care about doing this. Yeah, I'm leaning towards no. Let's play something else. I don't need 300 black cards. Yeah, the requirement they want is way too high. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother doing that. It's not a fun kind of mauled, it's a HP bloat mauled, and I never care for that kind of maulding in video games. I'm fine with it, the bosses being able to take me down quick, but I'm not a fan of it's just HP Sponge City. We'll finish this and then I'll probably switch games. That's all that felt like was HP Sponge City. Just a bunch of tanks. Not worth the stress. I guess they're trying to make it harder. I don't really find that kind of challenge fun. It's just doing the same thing for longer. which is most video game challenge. What if the enemy taps you once and you die, but they take like 800 hits to kill? Isn't that fun? Not really. I'd rather it be like everybody is a glass cannon. That's a lot more fun to me. Not you're a glass cannon and they're a big tank. They have like way more digits of HP than they should. That's like a pre-patch Assault Spy was like that.
拳で正々堂々勝負だ。あんまり調子こくなよ。総員出撃。真っ黒焦げになり集え暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。それ紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。
Well, apparently there's no Lady and Trish. Which, for this game, is very strange. Because they only put out, like, 1 or 2 male characters a year. There's our 2025 males right there. Characters from another franchise. There's no Lee upgrade, no Chang Yu, no Noctis. It's characters from another franchise. I doubt that there's going to be another male character this year. They're giving us 2 at once. That's usually how many there are every year. It's like the maximum.
拳で正々堂々勝負だ。それ集え暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。それ紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。彼方まで超え
That'd be a tad bit overpowered. I'd be a little overpowered. This one's a lot easier than the last one. Last time they did this, it was way harder. I think they wanted to make more characters relevant this time, but yeah, I'm kind of just plowing through it. This is the last one.
拳で正々堂々勝負だ。当たれ集え暁の光。 翼よ羽ばせてそれ紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ
集中攻撃
彼方まで越えゆけ
拳で正々堂々勝負だ。
行け集え暁の光翼よ羽ばたけそれ紅蓮のように
集中攻撃
彼方まで越えゆけ
もう死は恐れない命が
総員出撃
生き抜いてやる
There we go, mode cleared. 行くぞ。
行くぞ立ち止まるのはらしくない
There we go. Event cleared. That was a fun event. I'll probably mess around with some off-meta characters in there. But yeah, it was really easy this time. I don't know why they time-gated it so much. It's so easy to break. It's all good, though. I like events like that. It was fun. Anyway, let's switch games. Nothing left to do on this right now. Why is this not working? Hello? Hello? The heck, the controller stopped working. That's weird. Alright, we're good now. Let's try to learn some combos with different characters. We'll put her in the party because she's highest damage. Where did I leave off? Got left off here. Come on, you stupid AI, help! Help! Thank you. Big doofus. You big bozo. Nice job. What a mess that was, man. I couldn't do anything. The Ura version of this fight is too chaotic. If I can get rid of the arms, that would help. Can't see. Put too many ads in this mode. There's way too many ads. It's just too much. You can't even see. You can't move either. Come on, you doofus, help! You need to make the AI better. They suck at playing. Level 100. I should be having no problems. She can kill them in like 2 combos, but the AI is trash. Or bad at the game. This fight in particular really sucks though. It's just too much on screen. Might need to overdrive and just take out the arms. That might be the way to go. Arms and the ads are the only thing about this that's hard. Artificially hard, though. Can't believe they're still not dead. Die. Right, one's down. You need to stop putting these big enemies as ads. They clutter the screen. You can't see anything. Would it pain them to make the ads literally any other enemy that's not screen sized? I don't know why they do that in this game so much. These guys are way too big to have on the screen. Like 10 of them on the screen at once. And get killed by lack of visibility more than the enemies. It's really dumb. It's their idea of difficulty in this game. Let's just put giant sprites that are like 4 times the size of your sprite. Let's just put them on the screen. Why? No, but these guys are the biggest culprit. They get spammed as ads way too much. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, but these guys get spammed the most. Alright, this has promise. Get rid of the arm. I can't see. There we go. No, those guys are like the biggest enemy that gets spammed the most in boss fights. It feels like it's calculated. It's like, yeah, they're not hard enemies, but when there's like 5 of them on the screen, and you're fighting humanoid bosses your size, you can't see what the bosses are doing. It's just too much visual clutter. It's always been a problem in this game, but in this version, they've been spamming those enemies a lot. It's like the main thing that makes it hard. They are like the size of like 4 of the humanoid character sprites. They're a little bit too big. They have like 10 of them on the screen. But if you are playing with humans, it'll be less of a problem. I don't know if the AI has some kind of debuff, but they're definitely not very smart. It's classic dumb ally AI. They're just really, really stupid. It's nice that they have that feature in the first place. Because this game is already a Discord fighter, so it's nice that it's there at all, but they feel so much worse than a, you know, if an actual person was playing with you. Let's try one of the other characters. Oops. Let's try one of these characters I've been leveling up. Nagi's pretty... She's alright with stats. A lot of the characters need attack speed to feel good, kind of like Dynasty Warriors. I never liked her in the previous versions. Maybe she got a buff. Yeah, let's go level her up then. Be back out. Try all the humanoid characters. I don't really care for the enemies. It's like Guardian heroes. Like, it's cool that they're there, but, you know, they're obviously very limited. I hear the truck is OP, though. Oops, I keep doing that. There we go. Alright, so I'll play as, this one. Wide variety of animes here. Put her in the party and get her buffed up. Guys pre-ordering the Switch too? Apparently the pre-orders are tomorrow. That's going to be interesting to watch. How much of a disaster is that going to be? I'm not interested. But watching that kind of stuff is always fun. Less fun if you're actually trying to buy the product. It's not like I have the money anyway, but the launch lineup is very uninteresting if you have access to a PC of any kind. Even the lowest barrier of entry to PC gaming right now, which is Steam Deck. The lineup is very lackluster. I don't think Mario Kart is worth $500. Everything else is just a PC port. And all the data for the on the physical versions is not even on the cartridge. Only part of it is. They really don't want us owning anything. Trying their hardest to make it so we don't own anything. my physical games for Switch 1, I do actually own them because I dumped them. I have full control. They cannot take that away from me. But now buying physical, you still have to download it, which really sucks because they're the new micro SD cards. I think it's like $250 for 1 terabyte, which is pretty much the minimum. Especially if you're importing stuff from your first Switch. Anything less than that is you're just going to run into storage problems really quick. You can't even get like physical copies to save space anymore. That thing's got way too many hidden costs. It's actually worse than, I think it's worse than the PS5, which also has lots of hidden costs. One of the biggest complaints about the PS5 has always been, if you play Call of Duty Warzone, it takes up like half the storage space. That one game takes up like half the storage space on the stock drive. So like if you play that game and literally anything else, you have to get an expansion. You don't have a choice. I'm sure it's only getting bigger with time as well. You got that, and then the online you have to pay for. PS5 is not $500. It's to start. $500 to start. It's like when they say a game is free to start. Like, yeah, that's most free-to-play games. Should be called free to start, not free to play. You usually hit a paywall. Paywall on PS5 and Switch 2 is storage. And then you gotta pay for Plus as well, which is not cheap. At least online is on Switch is cheaper, but it's also a hidden cost. You can kind of dodge all that on Steam Deck. You don't have to pay for online, which actually saves you a lot of money. You're thinking about it. Well, I hope you get it. I'm not really the market for it. This generation of Nintendo seems mostly for people who don't have a gaming PC, which is fine. I think it's cool that they're going to have actual playable ports on par with Steam Deck. But you can't ignore that it's going to be like double the price. For me, it's not worth it. Cyberpunk's gonna be like $70. You can get that game consistently under 40 if you're patient. Is it worth like almost double the price? In my opinion, no. Like for somebody that's not in like a Steam ecosystem, I guess it can be.
This power, I have to use it.
Yeah, but the PS5 has like no exclusives though. Has no games. Still has no games. And you buy Nintendo, you're buying for the exclusives. It's just now they actually have third-party support, so there's games to play in between big releases from Nintendo. But Sony cannot compete there. I don't mean to start console wars, but I think that's pretty much fact. They cannot compete with Nintendo's exclusives. They don't even try to. One of the biggest things they had left was Rise of the Ronin, and that just got a port last month. Pretty much all the major games are getting ported a year later. Yeah. No, console wars really aren't a thing anymore. Pretty much all the consoles are worse than PC, but they're cheaper. They're cheaper to start. That's why Steam Deck is great, because you can play basically everything. I mean, they still have Stellar Blade, but that's getting a port in a few months. Square has already admitted that they don't want to do exclusives anymore. They want their games on PC day one, because they have such insane expectations for the sales. FF16 didn't take that long to come over, but it's affecting their bottom line, because you know, most of their games are story-based, and it really sucks if you're a PC gamer and you're waiting for like FF7 Rebirth. You're trying to avoid spoilers, but you know everybody already beat the game a week after it came out. You're still stuck there waiting. They're trying to put a stop to that, which I think is good for everybody. It's a net positive. I think it just took them too long to do it. Everybody else is gonna follow suit as well. Lost Soul aside, I was ready to swear that was gonna be a like a permanent exclusive. Not a permanent, but launch exclusive, and it wasn't. It actually isn't, which is shocking to me. I thought that they would want to hold on to that game, but apparently not. It's just coming to everything, or at least PC, day one. I was like, I wasn't expecting to get that game at launch. I was expecting it to be a timed exclusive, but it's not, which is really cool. Yeah, Square finally realized that making story-based games and then gatekeeping a big chunk of your player base from playing it is hurting their business. I know this for a fact, because it was a problem with FF7 Rebirth. There were a lot of people waiting for that game to come to PC, and you can't imagine how hard it is to avoid spoilers for something when it's a availability problem that prevents you from playing it. Like, you have the money to buy the game itself, but you don't want to buy a PS5 just to not get spoiled. So, it seems like the final FF7 remake is going to be on everything day one. Yeah, that kind of doesn't mix. With other games, it's not so bad. Rise of the Ronin is not really a story game. It sucks that we didn't have access to it, but it's like, we got it when we got it. uh, yeah, Square puts a lot of emphasis into how high quality cutscenes and narrative and stuff. Those are like the biggest exclusives that they have right now. But I guess that's coming to an end now. They haven't officially said, but they did say that they're not going to be doing as many exclusives. You have a point with no exclusive? Yeah, they really don't have many. The vast majority of them have been ported. God of War Ragnarok, Ratchet Rift Apart, Rise of the Ronin, Stellar Blade, FF7 Rebirth. Well, Stellar Blade's not out yet, but it is. I don't remember when that's coming out. I think it's this summer, so very soon. FF16, no longer exclusive. I've already listed most of the exclusives right there, the big ones. That's a big chunk of them right there, and it's taking less and less time to get them on PC. Like God of War Ragnarok, I think was like the longest one. Final Fantasy 16 was barely a year. Rebirth, I think, was less than a year actually, or very close to a year. It kind of felt like that with Metroid Dread, avoiding spoilers for that game, because that was like one time I actually did care about the story, because Fusion's one of my favorite games, and it was hard to avoid spoilers. I can't imagine doing that for a whole year, though. I mean, it's basically impossible, unless you're gonna cut yourself off from the internet. If you're in gaming circles, I mean, they were talking about the ending for that game like the day that it came out. So I personally watched all of FF16 when it released, because I knew that I wasn't going to get to play it anytime soon. I knew that was a pipe dream, playing that at launch. I really wanted to play it, but I wasn't going to go spend $600 for one game. At least with the Switch 2, with all the hidden costs, and at least it'll have a steady stream of exclusives. And I think that's a pretty big thing these days. Nintendo's really the only one that has that still has relevant exclusives. It's just none of the ones they have at launch interest me. I know there's the Muso game coming, but they've barely shown anything about it. I'm not going to go pre-order a Switch 2 for that game and then find out it's like the first Hyrule Warriors with all grind, no substance. Or it's like the second one where the combat was a lot better and the movesets are really fun, but the frame rate and the gear system sucked. I need to see some more information on that before I take the plunge. Yeah, main problems I had with Age of Calamity besides the performance was the gear system. That game was really bad. It's way too grindy for a game that didn't have that much content. There were some people that put hundreds of hours into that game. I'm like, how much of it was gear grinding? They made it too hard to make good weapons. It really sucked the fun out of the game. The performance was, I guess, something you could get used to. It really depends on how sensitive your eyes are to low frame rate. Like, mine are obviously very sensitive. But the gear system in that game sucked. So I hope that stuff like that is fixed. Alright, we're going to play some Origins for a little bit.
シラン様は確かな目をお持ちだ。
これでいく。おっと。切る。トライ。ここだ。仕掛けよう。仕掛けよう。集中。敵将討ち取った。おっといいな。 敵将